Get in shape and be healthy, it was saying, as he rear-ends some police officers. Alright, I see a yellow light to my right, so I have a feeling I must be doing a right turn ahead somewhere. There is an in-game UI that you can have up that has the distance to your destination and all the rest of it, but I think the tablet that's actually on the dash, it's more than sufficient, and you know, I really don't care how long it is or how long it's going to take or the distance wise, you know, it's going to have to do it anyway. I'm not that curious. I'm more curious about how long I've been streaming, so just taking a drink then, so but yeah, nobody's complained on this. When I was driving earlier, or was it yesterday, when I was driving the Scania, I can't remember the name of the coach, when I was driving that, if it's too hot they will tell you off. They will actually start complaining if you hit bumps and if you hit the curb, they will complain. And let's move that mouse cursor out of the way. And that's the thing, it's been sat in front of the screen all this time. And I'm thinking that's why I generally try and not stream with a mouse cursor, because I know it annoys me if I'm looking at it. A little thing I know. So hopefully... yeah, it's gone now, I think. Oh, red light there, Seamus. But yeah, I'm rather impressed again. Oh, and I tried to read this billboard. I'm sure they sort of reused the billboards, but they had this rotating billboard up on when I was driving earlier. What have they got? Beer, probably the usual things, alcohol and perfume and stuff, and travel probably. Alright, green light, off we go. And another one. Okie dokie. And I'm in the wrong lane again. But yeah, so far so good actually. Let's I hope you're enjoying this. It's different for me as well. You know, doing this inner city driving as such outside of the bus. And what I mean by that is using Fernbus to do the shuttle runs. I'm actually too busy looking at the scenery with the oh, there's a motorbike. Now it would be nice to see some motorbike traffic actually on the roads. But well, I need to actually check the mods because you know, Euro Truck has so many mods out there. Oh, thank you, Rolly Mal, that's very kind of you, mate. But it would be nice to see motorbike and cycle traffic, but just being picky now. You're going to be streaming later on. I know you told me you stream 3 days a week, Rolly Mal, and Wednesday was one of them, and I can't remember, was it Saturday as well? My apologies, I got memory of a chicken. Come on, little engine. There we go. Right. Dusseldorf unlocked. This is excellent. Let me turn that off. Handbrake on. Neutral. And I'm going to turn the engine off. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Alright, so you'll be streaming later on then. Roger that, mate. Right. So, do I have to take any breaks here? Right, we're in Dusseldorf and I should take a... So it's got a P, which means parking. It doesn't really make that much of an odds, you know. Again, if you're interested in collecting experience points. But, you know, I'm supposed to take a break, so you know what, I will, on the route, I will look for a parking spot and take a break. So we got Gladbach after that, and 1, 2... Wow, this is a lot longer than I thought. This is really a lot longer than I thought. Not quite sure where that's flashing. Time lapse. The only problem is I don't know what the time is at the moment. Sunday here now, so Monday. Oh, yes. Yeah, I used to work with some guys in Australia, and I always forgot that it's not just the time difference, it's the day difference as well. You're way ahead. Right, sorry, that time lapse is confusing me a wee bit. And I have no idea how to tell in-game what the time is. You know, I'm going to click it. Do you really want to skip a minute? Oh, okay. So I've got a minute before departure. Okay, well no, actually. So let's actually hop off and see how many people want on. And I never opened the doors, did I? I should be able to open it just by clicking the door. There we go. There is absolute... Oh, there we go. We've got seats at the back. Okay, so it looks like some of them are actually getting off. And how many was supposed to get on here? 4. Alright, okay. Let's have a look. Like I say, I don't check, I just click on them, let them on. And if it's wrong, then whoop-de-doo, you know. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what happened there. This is showing up. Never mind. Just keep clicking, Seamus. Keep clicking. Is it you or... sorry.
Mahlzeit. Bin ich hier richtig?
I did not see you there.
Grüezi, ist das gültig? Vielen Dank.
Alright, so we should be good. I'm going to check just because. Right, to do... Hate to leave passengers behind, you know what I mean? Right, I wonder if I can take a break here. No, okay. So it looks like I will have to find a parking spot. You know, it's strange, this room that I'm in at the moment, like saying, is a basement, and it is extremely warm. And the funny thing is, I'm sitting here thinking I'm driving it on a coach that is extremely warm. I'm sure we've all been there. We think, is this guy going to turn the air conditioning on? That's exactly how I'm feeling at the moment, sort of claustrophobically warm. It's a simulation, Seamus, it's a simulation. Alright. Alrighty. So, handbrake off. Come on. There we go. Clear right. There we're good. One of these days I might try and get a fan for under the desk actually. But the last thing you need is fan blowing on a microphone. It is awkward getting everything set up, I must confess. It's but you know what, I think there is so much noise within the sim itself. I might open the door and, you know what, I am baking here guys, so I apologise. I'm going to actually open the door and hopefully you won't hear the air conditioning. And if you do, I'll just pretend it's the air conditioning on the coach. Turning on and off. Right, yeah, the carpet got stuck. Oh dear, under my chair. Right, at least I'm getting fresh air in now. Right. Oh, that's better. It was starting to get claustrophobic. Like saying, you know, when you're just stuck there and just overheating. Right. Oh, I can feel that cold on my back now. Phew. Yeah, the rest of the basement is that I'm in. I've got 3/4 of it uninsulated, so it gets extremely cold. But when I'm streaming and I shut the door, it gets not only warm, it just gets uncomfortable. You know, there's no air circle. I don't have a air conditioning vent in this room either. There wasn't one when because I built all these rooms. I've built 8 rooms in my basement, and I could not be bothered to extend the air conditioning vents because I thought, you know what, it's fine. And if I'd known I was going to be streaming from here, I would have put a vent in this room. But I've got a vent. It's called a door. Like I say, as long as it's as long as you guys can't hear the air conditioning or my dog's barking. But I think over the noise of this engine, you're not going to hear anything really. This poor little engine. Oh, change. There we go. Nice. It got there. So I think in addition to a new engine, I'm probably going to need a new gearbox. Rolly Mal says his new Yeti mic picks up everything. You know what? I used one of those, mate. Yeah. Yes. It's a difficult. It's so difficult to get your audio correct, isn't it? And I had the same thing when I had the Yeti. I'm using now the Elgato Wave 3 microphone, and I absolutely love it. Leaving Dusseldorf. Come on, little engine. Now this is so cool because I remember seeing Squirrel driving through this yesterday. It is so funny to see places that other people have driven. What are we doing? 70. I can actually read the numbers now rather than just counting blobs on a screen. Yeah, I like this view. I might even make it slightly closer. But I like it actually. Jay Winokur. Oh, bear with me, I'm turning a corner. Jay Winokur says, I'm back, had to restart for some new software. Ah, roger that, mate. So what were you streaming today, JW? What? I saw you streaming just as I was about to start. I wish I'd have caught you before I'd started. Actually, would have popped over and said hello first. But I've got a button on my Elgato that shows live streamers, and I hit play and I pressed that, and I thought, oh, okay, JW's streaming away here. Oh, we're in a 50. I was getting carried away with the speed there, and. Alright, so escorted Colonel Fork in his C-17 from Turkey to Romania. Nice. Very cool. Flew the F-35. Was this in MSFS, was it? Because I think I saw the other day there's a C-17 for a freeware one, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. You gotta love those huge jets, haven't you? You gotta love them. I used to work with a guy that, now correct me if I'm wrong, was the B-17 a 4-prop bomber? I think it was. It was quite a while ago, but he used to fly the B-17s, I think. And he says when they did exercises, they actually had to get in high altitude, and they actually had to try and evade fighter jets. And you know, he said that they have to practice it. And he said it was a lot of fun. He said sometimes they would get so high and then put it into a controlled stall, and you know, it was and then actually recover many thousands of feet lower down, of course. But yeah, you don't imagine bombers having to do manoeuvres like that, but yeah, he says, yeah, they still have to practice it. Right. The only thing I'm trying to avoid here is car bumpers and curbstones. Yeah, that 17, that like I said, it just appeals to me just because it's a classic. It's a true classic. Oh, pizza. Oh. Sorry. How easily we get distracted. Huh. Am I going to have to reverse? Please don't make me reverse. Mönchengladbach. Now this is a rather cool bus stop, I must confess. This is rather nice. Right, engine off, Seamus. Right, quick look at the map. You gotta love it, haven't you? You gotta love this. This is beautiful. You haven't moved, mate. Hope they're all enjoying it. Right, where are we? Okay. So we got two more stops, then the final after that. But yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought, but that's okay. Where's the hurry? You know, what is the hurry? But yeah, so we got a bit of a long stretch there. And you see, the thing is that you can do free roaming as well. And Mönchengladbach Stadium, petrol station, a depot, a lot of petrol, Dusseldorf Stadium. So you can actually do quite a lot of touring around if you want to. Which I might do later on, but at the moment, oh look at that, we even got a parking spot there, but we don't have one down here, so I wonder if I can do a rest within the... Yeah, take a break. Oh no, you know it's going to tell me I need to get off the bus. Get off the bus, open the door. Hello, my motley crew. Right, get off the bus, take a break. In fact, you know what I'll do? I will actually check in. How many people do I need to check in? I'll check them in first, because if I take a break, I'll have to check everybody in. Then I'll have to book these people in, take a break, then I'll have to check everybody back on again. 2 people, okay. Well, that's fine. I just got 2 years to get lit on board. Where are you? There we are. Morning.
Tag. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
I think it's 8:45 in the morning. There we go. I wondered where they put the time. Morning, nice hat.
Salü, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Sehr freundlich.
Right. We're going to take a break. Alright, here we go. Lean against this tree for half an hour. Oh, and it won't let me take a break. Oh, poo. So it says I have to let everybody on and take a break, and then now it won't let me take a break. I wonder if I've obviously done something wrong. Do I need to get back on the bus? Maybe if I'd read the instructions it would have told me why I can't take a break. Alright. Right. And now it won't let me take a break. Oh well, never mind. All is good. Won't let me take a break now? No. I think I've missed my opportunity. Alright. Engine started. Got 3 more stops till we finished. Right. Okay, Seamus, the trick here is to go backwards. Okay, that alone is a success. Don't you just love it? Honestly. I love these Sims. Right. Take a break? Oh, now it'll let me take a break. What's it going to say? Right, the engine's required to stop, doors required to be open, the driver's required to exit the coach. Nah, I'm not taking a break. You've annoyed me now. I'm not taking a break if you pay me. Right, where's my gears? There we go. Right, try not to get lost, Seamus. I don't need a break anyway. Come on, little Betty engine, you can do it. Let's get ourselves on the road. Yay, love it. Oh, look at the trash bags. It's very good. On the cycles. Man. And the pizza. Oh my word. All I can think about at the moment is pizza, and I've just had my tea. Well, if you can call it tea, I had a frozen Indian meal. In America we have what's called Amy's. It's a brand name. It's not great, but it's the closest to an Indian meal that I can get at the moment. So I'm happy with it. Oh, where's your indicators, dude? But yeah, listen, I hope you can appreciate what I'm talking about, that doing these shuttle runs, you're doing a lot of inner city driving. And yeah, it really adds a lot of variety for me anyway. Colonel Forks says, I made frozen pizza in an air fryer. You know those air fryers, they are awesome, mate. Yeah, and it really is easy to overcook it, cook stuff. I was putting things in for 15 minutes and it says 7 or 8, and I realised 7 or 8 is just more than enough. What was the last thing I cooked? It was breaded mushrooms. Yeah, that was it. I just took half a bag of breaded mushrooms, that was my dinner, and I microwaved them. Dipped in tartar sauce, of course, you know. Not a complete slob. I don't believe I just said that. Not a complete slob. And I did have a napkin. So there we go, you know. Colonel says the preset said 12, the pizza package says 20. 20 was too much, yeah. Like I said, those air fryers, I mean, they were... Yeah, so I think you probably should have stuck with the 12, eh? But yeah, those air fryers is probably one of the best things that I've got for cooking. Outside the microwave, I hate to say. So now anything that I would normally put in a microwave, I put in the air fryer. You know, within reason. You know, I'm not going to put soup in an air fryer. See, I don't know why I'm chuckling at that. It's just like... yeah. What do you do with your soup? I put it in the air fryer. Ah, okay. Why'd you put it in the air fryer? I don't know. Come on, Betty. Change gear. There we go. You got it. Now look, we're out in the countryside. Marvellous. Totally marvellous. Oh. So one thing I probably need to... You know what? I was going to say something I'm going to retract it, but you're probably now thinking, what was Seamus about to say? Was it intelligent? Was it meaningful? No, none of those. But what I was thinking about was maybe getting a tablet with the chat stream, so I didn't have to keep looking over my shoulder almost to read the chat. I was thinking out loud, basically. But you know what? Now I'm looking at the chat. Now I'm looking back at the screen, so it's not a huge movement. So hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a distraction. Come on, Betty. Come on. You're doing 70. Come on. You can get there. Oh, I need a hill. I need a hill to go down on. Come on. I need the hill to get down. Come on. 80 and a bit. 80 and a little bit. There we go. I need to change his gear. Oh, just in time for a sharp turn. You need to take a break. I know. I need to take a break. Oh dear. Right, I have a tablet, says a Colonel, but I've only released it for D&D stuff. Nice. You talking D&D board gaming or... hang on, what's going on here? I absolutely love D&D. I've never played it. All of the RPGs that I play, obviously everything's based on D&D. It's all computer based. But D&D itself, if I could find a group that was close, you know what I mean? And it's all about finding people that you would like to play with, you know? But yeah, I've watched many a game on YouTube, and I'm thinking that really appeals to me. And the creativity, some of the stuff that they build is just outstanding. And sorry, I asked you a question, and you could tell I got excited thinking about D&D. But yeah, there's a couple of big guys on YouTube that I follow. Tabletop. My group used to program for Maps and Combat. Yeah. That's nice, man. That's nice. I'm trying to think of the guys that I follow on YouTube that do the maker stuff. There's a 2D version, and I can't remember. The guy's been streaming for many years now, and it's almost flat, but it has like walls, and everything's made out of cardboard. Critical Role, yes. Yeah. I watch that when for the games, but yeah, as far as creativity, the stuff that the guys and girls that make stuff out of cardboard, I've not even been checking the GPS, so yeah, I'm going in the right direction. 70 kilometers an hour here, and straight on after the lights. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I used to know a chap who's sadly no longer with us, who actually used to run a D&D game, and he invited me along a few times, and I never actually made it, sadly. But yeah, as long as you got a good crowd, that works together, and I think that is the hardest thing with D&D, especially if playing some long campaigns. Well, you know what, I haven't said it yet, but thank you guys, and I might have said thank you, but thank you for keeping me company here on my shuttle run. It's always appreciated, it's always a pleasure to see you lot. All of you would have been the correct English, but hey, this isn't a grammar lesson, so it's always good to see you lot. Well, thank you, Colonel. Very kind of you, mate. Yeah, you know, it's strange how we get set in our ways with certain games, and I find myself, even though I met you guys through flight simming, and yet you're never going to find me streaming a flight sim game. I probably spend, and I think I mentioned it the other day, I still don't even have 100 hours yet in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and yet I spend dozens of hours getting everything all working. And oh, break, Seamus, you're not in America. I actually was going to do a write on red here. I'm thinking, no, you can't do that, you're in Germany. And the Colonel says he's at 1,300 hours. Wow. I dread to think what the Viper Strike is in. I tell you, he's another guy who puts a lot of hours in. Look at these buildings. Yeah, you know, I really do need to spend a lot more time. And you know, I mentioned it yesterday, I think on the stream, is that playing a game forces me to stream, but streaming forces me to play a game, which to me is a win-win solution for me, because I've got all these games I keep buying, all the DLC I keep buying, and then I never do anything. Jay Winnicus blames the Colonel. I would say that you both are probably 50-50 blame on each other there, guys. I think it's which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Colonel Fox says, once I went back to work, I didn't have the free time to fly as much. Then life happened over winter. Yeah. Sad, but you know, it's sad, Colonel Forkin. It was not that long ago, mate, you know. Life is a habit of getting in the way sometimes, mate, isn't it? And you know, you've said this before as well, you know, sometimes simming is your escape. And that's why most of us that sim, we talk about nothing else. You know, we don't detract out with the real world, and we all know what's going on in the real world at the moment. But you know what? We're in a sim. We're forgetting life for a moment. Look at those signs. Oh, look at that when it's rotating. Is that? I guess that's a cinema with a popcorn outside of it. Wow. Honestly, for a game that's 8 years old, I am suitably impressed. I am certainly impressed. And I think later on, maybe not today, but I was starting to think of Humphrey Bogart there. Maybe not today, but I'll probably see if there is any mods for this. Because let's say now, if the paint scheme on this is a paint scheme, but I wonder if there's anything else, any other map mods or adjustments that I could make. Because this poor engine, you know, poor engine. It's all or nothing with this engine. Like rolling down the hill and then flooring it almost. But I'm really enjoying this because, again, as I said, it's inner city driving. We're outside of Berlin, we're going between the cities and having a blast. For software that old, I imagine there has to be mods. Yeah, you would imagine. Actual official DLC, there is not a huge amount. I've got all of it, and like I said, this is the same developer that is developing the bus, so you know there is a community out there for bus driving, which is a strange thing, because when I first saw it I thought, that looks rather boring, and then I started watching Squirrel, and then I thought, it's on sale. You know how bad those Steam sales are, guys. And before I knew it, it's like, wow. And you know, any sim, or you know, take D&D as a good example, Colonel Fork. When you start a brand new game, you're not in character. You don't know, you know, you've got your traits. You know, am I a paladin? Okay, then I need to be lawful good and things like that. But you don't know your characters. And it's the same sort of thing. But the more you get into it, the more you play it, the more you get a feel for it. And I found that with simming as well. And especially bus simming, which really I would never have thought would have interested me ever. Because I mean, I've still got Flight Sim 2004 installed. I've got more hours in that than I do in MSFS rather. That is the right way I'm going, isn't it? Yeah, okay. But yeah, you know what? I will definitely be checking the Nexus and see if there is any mods. Well, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? But you know, and considering this is an old game, let's say the last update was January this year. Let's say we're on update number 29, so it is constantly being tweaked in little updates and things, you know. So it's bus simming as a whole is not going anywhere. Right, it says I need to take a break. Right, I wonder if I can take a break now. It's probably going to say get off the bus. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Evening, morning.
War der nicht gerade ein Rasthof?
Hasn't there been a rest area? Alright, can I take a break here? Right, okay. Yeah, passengers need to take breaks as well, apparently. Right. Oh, dang it, I should have lit them on first. See what I mean about people? They're always an annoyance. I know it's going to say I can't let anybody on unless I... Oh, not you. What it's going to say? You got a spanner above your head. Why is it not letting me... check them in. Maybe I need to check them all on board first. Yeah, okay. I need to check the 13 on board first. Alrighty. Let's get you lot all checked in. Let's do this side and work our way around the other one. Is there two of you? That's how you're getting so many people on. Have you seen this? That's how they're getting all these people on the bus. You're double stacked. How cool is that? Me thinketh there is a bug, but that's rather amusing, isn't it? Yeah, I need to stop looking at it. I'm going to have nightmares. But yeah, mate, there's a seat next to you, dude. Did I get both of you? Yeah, okay. Right. Okay, did I get you, ma'am? No, I didn't. Thank you, thank you. Right. And did I get you? No, I didn't. So this is where I always have trouble. I end up sitting down. Oh, there we go. Nice. Checked. Now I can get these other guys and girls on. The horror. Double part. Yeah. I'm sure we all have other comments to make, but we shall keep them in our heads, shan't we? Yeah, dear, that's funny. Right.
Ciao. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Yeah, get on the bus. Double stacking, mate. Just find your lap to sit on, you'll be fine.
Hallo, hier ist mein Ticket.
Thank you.
Danke sehr.
Alright, we're good. Okay. We are on a roll, folks. We are on a roll. Alright, let's have a quick check of the map. Oh, that's not the map. That's the map. But yeah, honestly, I mean, I've got everything that's in red. These routes I've never been down. And the ones that are in blue I've been down. In fact, this is not really a good map to see the cities, to be honest, because again, this is just showing me the shuttle route that I'm doing. But yeah, there's a huge amount. Look at this, go all the way to Paris. It really is. It's the Euro Truck Simulator of the bus simming world, without the good night lighting, which I was apologising yesterday, actually, a little side story, because I seem to be complaining about the night lighting, and then what do? I end up watching Squirrel, and he is almost repeating the same things that I said on my stream. So I'm thinking, you know, it's not really a complaint, it's just saying, you know, your night lighting's bad. And his comment was, this is the Unreal Engine, what have you done with the lighting? And you know, and I thought, that's so funny. So Jay Winnaker says the horror, yes. Rollyball, the first stream I went on was Colonel Fork when MSFS came out. Had no idea how to fly, never used the sim, was all over the place, but Colonel Fork welcomed me. Colonel Fork is like that, mate. He is one of the friendliest guys out there, mate, I tell you. Every time I see him, it's like, you know, he makes you smile. And he says, you know what, when we help him out, he helps us, we're all smiling. And, you know, we're a good community of people here. And that's all good. And that's all good. Right, I think I'm caught up. And yeah, I tell you, Rolly Mal, if you ever get a chance to see the pictures that Jay Winnaker posts about the reenacting, they got some crackers out there with Colonel Fork and Jay Winnaker in their uniforms. Very, very cool. And I think the last picture, or one of the pictures I saw, had a female lieutenant, a real world lieutenant who was doing the reenacting. Right, but anyway, I've got a huge amount of this map, and yeah. Anywho, let's get driving, Seamus. Let's get driving. You're very welcome, Colonel. Rear doors. There we go. What have I not done? I've not put it in neutral. There we go. And brake off. Right. What does it say? Nearly over, bar the shouting. Alright. So, you know, if you're following me on YouTube, I'm not on YouTube. If you're following me on Twitch, thank you very much. If you're watching the stream and you like this, please feel free to hit the follow button if you want to. If you don't, then your company is all I need, and that's fine with me. It's great to have you here with us. So, Jamaica, yeah, she was acting as company commander for a minute because her officer got out. Ah! Yeah, make sure... Oh, that's me. That's Stream Elements, right. Let's change lanes. Right, we're down the hill here, come on. There we go. It's poor engine. I need to stop saying poor engine, but it, it really is poor engine. Oh, have we passed this before? Don't think so. Never mind. You know, it's interesting. I got the Stream Elements, that comment about make sure to take a break. I got that from Colonel Fogg. I saw that on his, and you know, it's such a good reminder. And because let's put it this way, as gamers, whether you're D&D-ing, gaming or computer gaming, we spend a lot of time sat behind the desk, don't we? And my work as a network engineer, yeah, I sat behind the desk. And when I used to install fibre optic cables when I lived in Europe, I mean, that was a lot of manual work, but as a network engineer, you know, I mean, I had access to the entire network all across the globe from behind the desk, and it's what do? And last year was working from home, or the year before rather. All I did is turn off the work computer, turn on this one. So 12 plus hours a day I'd be sat behind the desk, so it's a good reminder. Good reminder. That was a long story, or a short story made along there, but you get the point. Oh, there he goes. But yeah, I'm intrigued now. I am definitely intrigued now as to what else is out there for Fernbus. And what I'm probably going to do is stream this a few more times, maybe in one of the coaches that I haven't driven, maybe even the slightly bigger minibus. And once I know that everything's working properly, I might actually start to get into a wee bit of a routine, like maybe Fernbus one day, the bus another, alternate them. But at the moment it's more a case of soak testing everything, making sure that, yeah, the buttons do work. You know, this does exactly what I'm expecting it to do. But one thing I mentioned on the stream yesterday is that I've actually got 6 bus simulators. I thought I had 3 and then I forgot 2, and then I found another one that I didn't even realise I'd bought in a Steam sale. So I've actually got 6 bus stroke coach simulators. Yeah, good old Steam. Maybe I need to put my own parental lock on Steam, you know. I'm only allowed to buy 1 DLC a week maximum or something, you know. It's yeah, put a password on it and then don't write it down. Could almost stream 1 per day. You know what's interesting, Colonel, is at the moment I'm streaming twice a day. And it's not the fact that I'm looking to do it, it's just the fact that, you know, sometimes you get into a game and you go, this is really cool, but now I need a break. And that's what I've been doing a lot of lately. I mean, I streamed day before yesterday twice, and the second one I think was 4.5 hours. But I don't know. I mean, I know that if you want to get an audience, and again, you know, it's not really my plan to try and target a specific audience as such. But I know that if people follow you, they like to know when you're streaming, but I'm not sure I could commit to that. I don't know. I prefer to stream when I feel like it, rather than thinking, okay, I've got to stream in 10 minutes, but I'm not feeling too good. You know what I mean? You've got to be in the right mindset for it, I think. It's like Pilot Peely. I'm using him as an example just because I know he streams once a week. He streams at 1 PM UK time, and he streams on Thursdays. You know, and so I always expect to see him on a Thursday. But you know, maybe I'm overanalyzing it. It's I don't know. You know, again, if I could get my sleep sorted out, and I could guarantee that I'd probably feel more awake, then perhaps I would schedule it. Who knows? Tomorrow I might get sick of it and take a break for 6 months. I don't know. Oh, this little engine. I'm surprised the temperature isn't higher than it really is. And that is only... That does not sound like it's revving at 2000 RPM there, does it? That sounds like it's really going crazy. Alright, I got priority here, guys. Oh. Alrighty. And you know, in addition to the 6 bus sims, I've got 2 tram simulators as well. I've got Vienna, and what everybody was thinking was going to be DLC that they released as its own game was Tram Simulator Munich, and I've not even clicked the start button on that yet. So I consider trams like a cross between trains and buses. So in addition to those 8, I've also got 3 train simulators. So, you know, there's 11 before I even start counting the flight sims and all the RPGs that I've bought. And I'm sure many of us are in the same boat as far as gaming is concerned. Tools time! How cool is that? I'm in the wrong lane, Seamus. Change lanes. Oh, sorry mate, I cut you off. I did see you though. Tools time. Nice minibus there, mate. Or is it just a van with seats in the back? More games than time. Absolutely, Colonel Fork. You know, I was thinking to myself, you know, every time there's a Steam sale I get something, but you know, we're keeping the developers going and hopefully they develop other games, you know, so I don't consider it money wasted. It's just one of those things, my friend, isn't it? It's the way it is. I'm sure all of us are in the same boat. There's very few of us that have said, no, I only buy games that I play that you know you're going to play. I think we all think, oh, I'll get that, I'll play that sometime. Oh look, that's another one, I'll get that. That it is, says King Cobra. Yeah. Speed. Right, you're not driving a 12-metre bus here, Seamus, you don't need to take them so hard round the corners, or so wide rather. Look at the trash cans, recycling bins. Yeah, it's awesome, it really is. And you know, and people have spent time to do this, and that's what I just have so much respect for developers. You know, it's I would not want to do this. I would lose patience. I've said this before. I would lose patience halfway through. Think, I know what. I'll build a route, and then I'd go, I'm bored with it now. King Cobra says I bought all the DCS modules and haven't even learned more than a few. Yeah. Yep. You and me both, mate. Not for DCS, but yeah, I think we're all in the same boat as far as that's concerned. Right, quick look at the map while we're here, actually. This has taken way longer than I thought. Way longer than I thought. Okay, so we got Cologne to go to, and then Bonn is our last stop. And look at that, Cologne Cathedral, Musical Dome. Hansel. You know what? No, I'm going to try that one. Yeah, nearly there, guys. There's a cathedral in front of us, actually. Oh, look at that, signs for Bonn. Nice. Oh, there's a train again. Yeah, we're truly spoiled these days. I mean, we are truly spoiled. I just noticed the hills there on the... oh, that's nice. Yeah, you know, it's funny talking about DCS. I tried it once, thoroughly enjoyed it, but then I thought I really don't want to have more DLC. I mean, this gaming computer I'm on at the moment has got 7 terabytes of storage on it. And what I generally do is set up a different drive or partition for each of my games. But yeah, I've got 7 terabytes of SSDs in this machine. And I was just thinking, do I really want to... I mean, DCS is a beautiful sim, it really is, but... I just need to stop watching other people streaming it, like the Shadow Display team. When I watch those guys, they're in DCS a lot, and I think that looks cool. And then I think, no, Seamus, no. Don't do it. You're probably never going to play it again. It's like I bought so much aircraft for... in fact, let me hold that thought. So Rolly says, have to go, guys, have a great one. You take care, mate. You take care, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next your next stream there. King Cobra says, you ended up watching more than streaming or gaming. Yeah, and I just ran a red light. Oh, and I missed me. Oh, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Yeah, they're all fast asleep in the back, I think, or they were. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, I watched Squirrel. I watched a 6.5 hour stream of Squirrel in Fernbus the other day. I did it in 2 parts. And you know what? I think it was Fernbus. I watched so much of Squirrel, but yeah, it's entertaining, isn't it? It's entertaining. But yeah, it doesn't help you when you want to play the games yourself. But you know, the thing is about watching it, it's like when I'm finished here, I'll go upstairs, grab something to eat. I mean, it's what, 10:30 roughly, and I'll get something to eat. I'll put YouTube on. I've got a big 55-inch TV in my bedroom, and I'll probably watch one of the guys streaming. Not streaming, on YouTube rather. Either past streams like maybe Squirrel, or I don't know. You know, it's I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Matt Chat. He's a guy that he does 3, 4, 5 hour reviews of RPGs, and he has big names in the RPG business as well on his chat. I'm talking about in the RPG computer gaming business as opposed to D&D board gaming. But the guy's a doctor. I'm not sure what his PhD is in. But yeah, Matt Chat, he has some great things, and a lot of it is on retro RPGs. Really interesting chap. And I'll watch him for hours and hours, and I'm thinking, I've got that game, why don't I play it? But you know, it's like watching somebody streaming. I can relax watching the Colonel or JW or Rolly Mal. I mean, those guys I've seen a lot. And I'll sit there with a cup of tea, put my feet up, and I'll watch them gaming rather than me doing it, because it's relaxing. You know, this is relaxing now. And the funny thing is that Colonel Fork was the first person who ever saw me stream live last year. And when I started streaming live this year, who was there? Colonel Fork. And he's the guy that made me relaxed about streaming. When I got back into it this year, I was still a little nervous. But now, you know, I never look to see how many people are watching. Now I can relax and I'm actually just playing a game. And I'll look up and somebody will put something in the chat and I go, oh, there's somebody out there. But as I said earlier, just to repeat myself, to me, playing a game forces me to stream, and thinking about streaming forces me to play a game. So in a way, this is good for me actually. Knock some dust off some of the DLC out there, and some of the games that I've never even looked at but I bought. And it was, oh yeah, and to go back to that, it was called Fernbus Simulator. Had to be a bus, didn't it? Yeah, I don't even remember buying it. But I know I bought it because when I was doing one of my daily checks to see what needed updating Steam, it says Fernbus Simulator needs an update, and I don't even remember buying the thing. But there we go. Right, another roundabout. Awesome. Thank you, roundabouts. I love you. I don't think we can make you blush, your Colonel. You underestimate your influence on people, mate. Really, it's you know, you're polite and you just make people feel welcome. Kindness goes a long way, buddy. Kindness goes a long way. As does a new gearbox, which Betty I think needs. Right, where are we going? Poor little engine. This is so cool. I mean, this is so different to what we've driven in before now. Have I missed it? I've missed it. Alright. Backwards we go, Seamus. Great driving there, Seamus, if I say so myself. You don't hit anything, would you, and ruin it? Okay, right. Right, so we need to turn. There she is. There's the bus stop. This is a cracking little bus stop, isn't it? You see little things like this, little surprises. Sorry, little engine. Nice. Handbrake on. Neutral. There we go. Engine off. Sheesh, that is one rackety engine. No complaints, no complaints, no complaints. Yeah, you're right. This is awesome. I'm going to have a quick walk actually. Oh, there's a kiosk. I fancy a donut and a coffee actually. Look at it. See, to me, this is just a pure escape, isn't it? You know, I'm not sitting behind a desk. I'm driving a bus in Germany. And as I was mentioning earlier about getting into character, I find this is the same. You know, when I started again back in the bus last week, or was it the week before, I felt like, okay, I got no control of this. I don't know what I'm doing. Now it's a matter. I'm not hitting a button. I'm opening a door. You know, it's you start to enjoy the sim. It's like when you're flying for long hours. Sometimes it's like you just really get a good feel for it after a while. You know. Fernbus needs a new transmission with better gear ratios. Yeah, it really does, mate. It really does. Have a quick walk over here. So, as you guys probably know, timeliness is not my motto. So timekeeping is not part of the agenda. Hey, I could come back here and have a look around the shops actually. Yeah, I need a new suit. Oh, no. I wonder if you can jump in this. Well, look at that. I just hit the space bar. You can jump. Can't see the point, but I can see jackets and suits over there. Don't know if anything that would go with my kilt, though. What have we got? Kendall says, earlier I was sitting at the desk. I was flying a C-17 with humanitarian aid. Yeah. Yeah, JW mentioned that. That was very cool, mate. That's very cool. Supplies to the northeast Romania. That C-17, honestly, I saw that, and again, freeware, really? It's like, I'm definitely going to have to check it out. Definitely going to have to check it out. But at the moment, I'm driving a bus. Look at the bus stops. I tell you. You know, it really did surprise me. Sorry, I'm going walkabout. It really did surprise me that how popular bus driving as a sim is. Mind you, if you want to talk about popularity, look, farming simulator, we are talking huge amounts of numbers that do that. Colonel Fox says the instruments need the most attention. Yeah, you know what? As again, I would hate to develop those things. Gauges, sorry, those things. I would hate to be a developer trying to develop gauges and stuff. It's now what are we waiting on here? Nobody's got a. Let's have a look. Oh, I need to take a break again. No, hang on. Oh, boarding none. Deboarding. That's interesting. Depart. Oh, so I've got nobody to pick up. And then I need to take a break. Okay. Cool. You're all waiting on the next one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Look, the bus is half empty. I never even noticed that. How you doing? I never even noticed that. Oh, and the guy in the front's gone. So I've got lady with a nice hat, lady with another nice hat. That's what we got left. Wow. Alright. So, our last stop then, guys. And, you know, again, thank you very much for keeping me company here. I hope you're enjoying this. It's always a pleasure to have you in the chat, even if you're just saying hello. Oh, she looked up. Hello, give me a wave. Nah, nothing. Okay. Alright, they're not real, Seamus. They are not real. Doors. Oh, I just let the handbrake off, didn't I? There we go. Handbrake off. This has got a better horn sound than the coach I was driving the other day. Ticket centre. Ah, so we can buy tickets to get on my buses. Nice. Bye. I'll be back. Auf Wiedersehen. Come on, little engine, not far now. We'll get there, then you can have a rest. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that scenery. Oh, police car. Hello, mate. How you doing? That is very, very nice. I feel rather guilty hitting the throttle, actually. It's wow, just look at that over there. That's nice. So, Colonel, do you ever play Euro Truck Simulator or anything like that, or any other Sims? In fact, anybody in the chat, really. It's I'd be interested if anybody does anything outside of anything, really, I guess. Because I'm making an assumption that everybody out there is doing flight simming. But yeah, at the moment all I'm thinking about is pizza. Into my air fryer. I know I've got a frozen pizza, a little small 5 or 6 inch pizza, I think. I'm definitely going to be having that in a minute. have ATS as a kernel, played it a bit, haven't touched in a while. Yeah. Exactly, it's like we said earlier, mate, and there's only so many hours in the day. Right, 100 kilometers an hour, come on. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, look at that, like a depot there on the right. Loading bay, nice. Last stop, guys. Last stop to Vaughan. Okay. Poor engine. I need a little ticker just to count how many times I've said poor engine this stream. And you know, it's funny, you have to remember, it may seem strange having traffic lights when it says 100, but again, it's 100 kilometres, not miles. And I found myself thinking, why is there traffic lights? I'm thinking, okay. I think 100 kilometres is only 62 miles an hour, so lights are okay. Nice day out there. Nice weather. And we got 3 people on board heading to Bonn. And you know, I saved this, or I created this route, but it is so easy to create routes. But I don't know if you have to create it and save it before it'll let you drive it. Because do I really want to do the same routes every time? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. At the moment, we're going up a hill. So, come on. So when I was reading about this DLC that I'm driving, this DB40, and I forgot that this was free DLC, and it's a true classic vehicle, so it's probably an old vehicle, you know, and I think they're probably simulating that as well. It's not even diesel; it just sounds like an old petrol engine. Oh. Yeah, right. What are we doing? We're hitting a 50. Well, that's good because we're only doing 50. Like I said, that's a good thing about having something this slow. Unless you hit a 30, chances of speeding is fairly slim. But yeah, just look at it, honestly, just the wonderful. I'm accelerating, I'm stopping. It was amber when I saw it, so. Right. Speedbird Scotland, whatever your name is. How are you doing, man? It's always a pleasure to see you, mate. So you're now Scotland Speedbird 98098. Nice to see you, man. I hope all is well. Happy New Year. I don't think I've seen you since last year sometime. I hope all is well, buddy. Hope all is well. We got Scottish weather here at the moment, nice and cold. Kettleford gifted a tier 1 sub to Scotland Speedbird. Man, you're a star. You are a star. You see, this is how you make people smile, Colonel. You're just such a nice guy. How's the 737 build coming along? Because I know you got an overhead last year, I think it was. Or for Christmas, I can't remember, mate, sorry. So how's that going? Yeah, if any of you guys get a chance to have a look at Speedbird's photographs of his 737, I mean, it's impressive. He's very impressive. What time, man, what are you doing up at this time in the morning anyway? It's only, what, 4:30 over there. You just wake up or get up for work or something? Oh, there's a bus stop, I see it from here. Wow, look at that. Oh, is that the train track next to us? It is, isn't it? It is the train track. Bonn is unlocked. The railway should take a leaf out of his book. Oh, look, there's a train going by. How cool is that? How cool is that? Right, are we finished? Neutral, Seamus. Is that another one? Oh wow, that was a cargo train on another line, and then there was a passenger train before that. That was awesome. Right, let's turn, in fact let's open the doors, let this lot out. Actually, I wonder if the... What did I just hit? Oh, that's the passenger lights. Where's the doors? Oh, they just vanish. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. They can teleport, I can't. What a racket that engine makes. So I'm going to have a quick wander, actually. But yeah, so this is the last stop, folks. It's a nice hat. Oh, and I missed the train. There we go. Another one. What a great way to end, actually. Just woke up, start work at 7:30. Man, you're going to be tired. Unless you have a long drive or anything, mate. Hope you get a chance to get back to sleep. Look at this, we're in Bonn. And there's my little shuttle bus. Like I was saying, this paint scheme, I downloaded it from the Steam Workshop, which you can actually find within the game itself. Right, so let's end that. Let's see how I did. Alright, checked in, sold invalid tickets 3. Again, I don't care about points. I'm just curious how... I don't know, this has got an idle curiosity, shall we say. Resting quality, minus 100. That's because I didn't take a rest once. Okay, that's fine. Traffic rules. There we go, perfect. Alright. Yeah, take care, King Cobra. Hope you have a good day. So, what happens if I hit continue? Yes, total whatever, yep. And there we go. And like I was saying, there's the... I just created this, and if you zoom out, let's see, you can do any of these little ones. I mean, up here looks like a great place to do a little shuttle bus run. And then the other one I did was this one here. Right, well I tell you what, guys and girls, thank you very much. Like I said, it's been my pleasure to have you in the chat. And thank you very much, Colonel Fork, for all the gifted subs. Always, you're always giving out gifted subs, so thank you for that. And everybody in the chat, thanks very much again. It's been great having you here. If you don't follow me, please feel free to hit the follow. Other than that, I will catch you guys and girls the next time. So until we meet again, I know I keep thinking I'm going to burst into an old song or something. I'll catch you all later. Take care for now, and bye bye.